Welcome back. I should be live. Yes, the bot is up. Up and running. My tablet is kinda low, so let's. Okay. So let's keep at it. I think that it's time to. I basically debugged my code. I had to get some more help, so I took out some. Basically, I arrived at the conclusion that the problem with my code is simply that my algorithm isn't running correct. I got luckily the correct answer for the first one, just because I so happened to get the correct path, but my code does not get the most optimized path. Well, it does, but not in all situations. So I'm gonna have to write some unit tests. This way I can speed up my process a little bit. Okay, greet the girlfriend and back at it. I think that today we would start with setting up all of my test cases. And that would be like we can return the tab. I'm gonna start with returning the first one. Okay. So make my inputs. Did I set up my folder in the correct way? I believe so. Yes, I already passed the path. Very nice. And at this point, I'm gonna first use this. That would be, how do we call it? Let's call it Reddit. So, all right. Then I don't remember shit about how to do unit tests, but how about if I just search it up? Test. There it is. So it was this one. I think it's part 2 code. There you go. Okay. So what I most need is to first off read the solution. Okay, so read sol. Okay, will be inputs, reddit 2. My expected at this point is 4013. Okay, readable will just convert my stuff into I don't care. Okay, so far my stuff should return optimal. Let my path info should be let's take 3 minutes break. So I do run the ads straight up. Man. Just works like that, huh? Okay, this is broken. Either it's a pre-roll or it's broken, I don't understand. Okay. Okay, so expected is for the readable, I don't care. Right. So the Reddit one works nicely. I would also want to print it out when my map doesn't work, like so. Okay, dope. Now, the second one, so we're getting back into this. And this should return 7036. So let's call it base 1. Let's copy up this. Call it base 1, B7036. This would be Reddit 2. base 1. Okay, we're at this point. I want to fix this side of code. Now, the confusing part to me is why. Okay, I understand why it would keep on going up, but why won't it then? I mean, this is the point where I'm confused. Why does this keep going that way? Let's first conjure a better way to visualize stuff. Because printing only that one won't give me the good idea of the current situation, right? This doesn't show me. Rather than current, I would want to know the best path at the moment. Tentative. Okay. Right, so at this point, 4-5, 4-5, so 3-10, play this 4. Okay, yeah, it makes sense going. Don't know why there's two scores. Oh yeah, because you can always go back. The going back is rotation, so it's not gonna happen. So we're going to 7,022. Going down. Wait, what? Why is it so expensive to go down? So something's up because I'm 9,000 over here, which shouldn't be that high. What path did we take? It's right here, it's already 9,000. That will be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I didn't even get 11, I think. I get 11. Nine. Because I'm starting on the right, so that's a 1 by default. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not even the correct count, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a problem in actually counting the rotations. Thing is, my tentative at 7, 9. Am I crazy? So there's a 1,000. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might even need a direction which I'm going. So any line with that were in 13, 13, 12. On the right is 5,000. Okay. 13, 13. Up. How's left? 7,000. Yeah, makes sense. 12, 13 up. First off, I'm getting less, 1,000 less. Second off, I'm actually would eventually find the correct solution, but I'm not getting it closer. Like that's not the first one I'm hitting. For some reason, this is bizarre. There's something going on, I guess, with my heuristic. How about I print my current with score? Because I believe that that is the only thing that I fear might be. Okay, so basically I'm never getting a heuristic. This isn't heuristic. 1-5 with score, 1 high score. Basically, I'm always popping 0. This is what the big deal is. Why the fuck did I do that? Okay, that's really the algorithm, but at the end, but the thing is that I'm missing something about this algorithm. It very much depends on what is getting popped, and that perhaps is the incorrect setting that I'm doing. So the open set initially on a certain node. This is usually implemented as a min heap or priority queue. Like priority queue is an abstract data queue or stack. Each is a priority has a priority. A priority queue elements with high priority are set elements with low priority. Okay. So the priority was implemented here. This is the priority. Okay. Sounds about right. Score is according to the known cost of the cheapest path from start to end. G score N, so the last one is the cheapest. For node n, f score, so this is the heuristic. While opposite is not empty, current the node in opposite having the lowest f score. And that's that. These give me always the lowest score. But now that I think about it, can't I just say because I made it very complex, but can't I just say f score dot values dot mean? Oh, right, because I don't know. Even if I get the mean, I don't know the key of the mean. Ciao, ma. Yeah, this is basically it. So, oh, this guy does iter min by key. Okay, the logic is kind of sound. Kind of. I don't know why I'm iterating over the open set instead of directly open the F score. Could even try to do this more functional way, like min key. So be iter at value, find the key value, mob key, extract the key. Oh, there's a function called min by key. equals f score dot iter dot min by key dot map oh but still not found in the scope. Wait, it's always 24? What? Needs to remove something from there? Probably. Oh yeah, that's why I tried that. I need the minimum inside the... Yeah, now I remember why it is the way it is. So this must be my heuristic, that's the problem, right? At this point. Yeah, but we're still jumping, which is not great. Still doing the same jump, don't we? So I didn't solve the bug actually, because there's always this problem, you know. I have like the 1-4 is 3019. Okay. So this one, wait, it's one, not two. Okay, there's a two. Right, so I'm in 1-4, which is here, with 3019. And yeah, I'm gonna sign this as 1416 as a 1416. Yes, yes. Now we go to a 1-2, which is 4080. Yes. 4009, 4009. But my score is there 4013. I'm still only running 1-4 once, but I should be running 1-4 twice. Why doesn't this tentative score never get registered? Like, I would suppose that this gets registered, right? Because my tentative is 4009. My node is 1-3. Let's also tentative node. Let's direction. Let's also put this thing here. Oh yeah, of course. Okay. At this point, I should know something more. Wait, this doesn't get registered? not less. But that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so my heuristic says 4030, which by the way is the correct one. Okay. We have a tentative score of 6009. If we go back, of course we discard that, but if we go forward, we have a 4009. This 4009 doesn't get registered. Which is bizarre because what is it that we have over there that doesn't let me register it? Like it must be something that's here that doesn't register it, but I don't quite understand what. The only way that I see that this is a problem is to fix this problem is to just do this. Okay, so that ain't it. Which makes kind of sense to me. Okay. So again, this is lower. I want to print that 1-3. So when my node is 1-3, I want to print it. So if let sum score equals g score dot get at nine, like so, print extra score, it would be my score, which of course it won't. Score dot 0. That's the thing that I want to print. Okay. By the way, my heuristic also gets me the correct way. 1, 6, 1. Okay, so my extra score is 4007, but my tentative is 4009. My extra score is 4007. What? When does this 4007 get even registered? So my 1 3 ends up having a 4007 somehow. G-score get current unwrap. Tentative is current score distant from current to name. Looks about right to me. So something ain't right because the 1 3 doesn't take that score. It isn't there. See, 1 3 is 4008. Because currently he wants to set up a 3009 pi. The fuck? Why is this score 3000? What? Bro, I'm looking at it. 1 3 has a 408. So we don't go left, but we go right. 4009. Yes. Obviously. We obviously chat the girlfriend. Always remember to keep her happy. This is so bizarre. Wait. Am I putting the current here? No, this is the neighbor score. Which is the one I'm actually looking over there. Yes, because my 1 4 is still lower. And by the time I get there, god damn it. It's a big problem. So my 4 current is 3015. Oh no. This is a basically ordering problem, but how do I solve this thing? Doesn't look like the algorithm intends for this. Either I fix my tentative, which I believe is the only way that would help. Something that basically counts for less diagonal possibles. Because we could choose like 0 if something is aligned. Because what if I always go 0? This might not. Yeah, this doesn't pan out. What if I go like 10k, say high one? Again, this is a constant, so shouldn't really matter. Yeah, but there's a problem in my code per se. Yeah, but this doesn't mean shit. What is even this? 101? Yeah, this doesn't fix any bug. Okay, so tests. We were saying. mm, I know it's my skill issue, but I don't understand how to fix this problem. I believe this happens because I add the node only if it's right, only if it's less than. Now this will be longer, but theoretically should fix that test. Because the only other way that I think about fixing it is how to fix my heuristic and add penalties for, like, if they have the same x, that should be like better. Let's put it in a dumb way. If neighbor dot one, because should be a coordinate, equal to goal dot one, neighbor return 0. Will this make it favorable to my stuff? It doesn't. Okay. That isn't the deal. Worst test case, legend. Yeah, man. I honestly don't see how to fix that. Oh, test. But this feels like the correct functionality of the mains. Like this feels like it should be correct. Like theoretically speaking, this is a good guess because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. All right, because it's 0, so it's 1, 2, and 3. Like this is the correct informed solution. Just the fact is that if there's a curve should penalize it a lot. Like we can penalize the curves and help me out maybe. Let's say if neighbor that one is, I think, wait, that call 0. Let's penalize it by on 5k. That fixes only my, it actually didn't rerun it again. Bruh. The fuck happened? Yep, doesn't work. Hey, bug from break is coming. Did it work correctly this time? Yay, bug from break. Okay. Okay. So we are so far so good. By the way, okay, I'm still missing that path and I'm still miscalculating, however, that is the wrong path, which I just deleted, I believe. Yes, I don't need. Perhaps. But that guy over here. God damn it, I printed the partial. Like it always gets a wrong host, which is pretty bad. Hate when this happens. Okay. Thank God for Timox. Okay. At this point, I believe I saved it here. Yes, I did. Didn't save this one. So that sucks. So this is mine at now. This is the incorrect. This is the correct one. So for some forsaken reason, this simply doesn't work. Like right here. Because obviously this gets closer. I could penalize horizontal movement. That might help. But this all feels like hacks. The only way that I could 100% know that I'm fucking up is saying that if I go full dijkstra, infinite, prev, undefined, add v to q, this source. Honestly, I want to try to dijkstra it because at this point, like, by the way, they're very similar for vertex, for each vertex. Prev undefinite, dist infinite. Add v to q. Yeah, this looks saner as an algorithm. I could commit and just make it a dijkstra and be done with it. Yeah, feels like I'm dijkstraight. So let's commit some stuff. I would want to commit just this guy here. Day 16 parts to changing course. I'm gonna keep the name A star, but I'm just going to write it to a dijkstra. That's basically my idea right now. Let's completely change course for a while. Okay. For each vertex in graph vertices, so that would be for each guy, or for each point inside the map. Okay. I'm back excited, right? So we have the graph, the source, the goal, yes, and the direction. Amazing. We will want for each vertex to say undefined and the prev to be equal to, okay, this is infinite, this is undefined. Weird, how do we, I guess it had to be an optional. This would be a none. This would be infinity. Oh, let's just try it. Let's just wing it. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna return a vex so it doesn't bother my stuff. Very well, this point. That will be for L in for line in map dot ether. For L in line dot ether, we would say that if the line, okay, let newt dist equals back, and prev it's also back. If line is a dot, god damn it. If line is a dot, dist wait, this is not a back, this is an hash map of coordinate and option use sides. Okay, so this the need also the coordinate, so that would be I enumerate j enumerate. Okay, this that entry coordinate of ij, obviously this, or insert use sides max sum wait, this doesn't have to be infinity at the end of the day, because I can at the same time just say at the same time I don't need this to be optional because I know that this exists. Okay. And prev that entry would be none. All right, so this is the first part. Second part would be the dist of source dist dot entry. Source or insert 0. Very well. while Q is not empty. I need to add this one. Okay, there should be like node. Yeah, node. Let mute Q equals back. Okay, so you dot push my value, which would be my node. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, Q is not empty, while Q is not empty, U vertex Q with the minimum dist U. So let current be equal. I would always, however, want to store also the direction. Do I store in both direction? I believe so. Wait, but I need only the previous one for the direction. How about like that? Okay, the whole direction thing is actually throwing me off. Let's start small. We will add direction here. Let's give them everybody the default. Same as here. Okay, okay. So while Q is not empty, U vertex in Q minimum distance U. U vertex in Q with minimum distance V. If let this dot some node equals this dot get L. So if it's there, if node 0 is less than my min val, oh man. Then min chord is equal to, that's equal to node dot 0, actually 1, min val is 0. Okay. Okay. At this point, I'm popping this off. All right, by the way, it's the same code. I bar done this. Okay, so remove U from Q. I know that I have the coordinate for L. Let index, let mutable index equals 0 for L in Q dot iter. If L equals min chord, index equals I. We don't have the I, but we are gonna put it. Getting a huge sense of deja vu here. Okay. And let current equals Q dot pop. Actually, Q dot remove index. All right. For each neighbor, V of U, okay. Let neighbors equals get neighbors map and current. About right. For each neighbor, VO of steering Q. For L or nay in neighbors. That sounds okay. My alt Distance u plus graph edge u view. What? The distance of u. Okay, I don't understand this part. Calculate the alternate path to reach the point. This u represents the shortest known distance from the vertex to the current u. Graph edges give the weight of the edge between u and its neighbor v. Ah, okay, makes sense. So that would be my dist function. Yeah, they're very similar as an algorithm. Okay. So let alt equals dist dot get nay dot unwrap dot 0 plus the distance between those two. So dist excuse me a second. Everything looks fine. Okay. So by this point, this would be a get dist. So the current at 0. Wait. Okay, no, the current. The neighbor and the direction. The direction would be doesn't the current have a direction? Nope. Who does have a direction here for me? This guy, right? Yeah, what direction of the current, right? Let dir let mute dir equals this nonsense, which is by a 1, but also the current. Okay. Finally, if alt is less than dist with u and u, so current. Hello, man. Hi. Actually, I'm glad that you're here because I want to test this thing. Hey là, come va? 'Cause I saw this gift a subscription, but I don't know if it's a free subscription or if Twitch asks me to give them. Oh, okay. That's disappointing. Why does it ask me to give subscriptions? This doesn't make any sense. Gift a specific viewer. Oh, okay, I can gift it. Look, I'm turbo, so I don't need. Oh, nice. Very well. Better this way. Because since it was so shown this way, I thought that maybe you get like one free subscription here and there, but it doesn't work that way. Sheer up the top. I need to fix this UI. I hate it. Oh, it is layout. Very distracting. How is your day, my man? You'll get the money even if I'm lurking. Well, honestly, I'm happy that anyone is here at any time. I'm not. Uh, I'm not into the problem. I honestly thought that it gave you something like because I have Prime now, so I thought that I could give my Prime to someone else, like give the sub, but it doesn't work like that. Last month I put it in Primagen just because I like the guy, but I'm not watching too much Twitch at the moment. Hopefully, I wish to watch more. It feels nice to be active. I'm fighting with the FFY and dynamic loading plugin system in Rust. Sounds terrible. I changed course. Tried A star, worked for the first for my first part, but for second part, I believe that I have a problem with the A star, which is basically at some points it will get the incorrect direction. So my path is split at the moment. Like this is what I get if I run A star, which by the way is correct. This is the shortest path, yes. But in finding every shortest path, like if you see over here, it should be working, but here's another shortest path. And this is a solution that I downloaded from somebody else to check out against mine. This is my solution where I took this path forcefully and draw it out. And if you see at this point, basically my solution would crawl up over here instead of doing this. But here's the deal, heuristically speaking, this is smarter because that's fine, it should work this way. Problem is I get to the score before even trying this kind of solutions. Like my solution, and I don't know if it's skill issue or if happens with the counting the cell that are equal. Count the cell. What do you mean? Like specifically, the problem is that by the time I get here, this would be lower than anything here. Because basically, taking less turns and putting a lower value here invalidates this direction. And now that I think about it, it is skill issues because one dude solved it with the same function, so I'm doing something wrong. But whatever, let's move on to dijkstra. If it doesn't work with dijkstra, honestly, I might be this close to give up. Maybe both paths are equal in terms of cells. Oh no, they're not. They are. This is slightly worse, but very little. This is like three, three steps slower. Yeah, it's terrible. And probably, now that I think about it, it is a bug of mine because everyone else used A star, but I, for the love of God, can't understand why that works this way. I get specific into the case in which I have two paths. Like the blue one is lower at the beginning, while this one is higher but gets better afterwards, or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't work. Hopefully dijkstra doesn't encounter this problem, because I think dijkstra will take a look at every path always. So there shouldn't be any deviations. Like, I don't know if... I don't believe that A star has limitations. Maybe I could read about it. Is there a subset of mazes in which A star doesn't work? Always. Can A star fail? Can A star algorithm fail? Yes, a system can fail under, however, the failure typically arises due to proper implementation, valid assumptions, or inappropriate heuristic function. Is missable if never overestimates the cost of the goal, not missable. Okay. Probably it's problem with the heuristic. But I'm not liking this algorithm because it's slightly more complicated. It's as complicated than dijkstra, but as less consistent. Probably faster. Well, I'm glad that I took it. Never again. Okay, so the distance from alt distant v, we were getting the okay. If alt dist u, if alt dist v, v is the edge, rather than 8. You can probably call it edge. Probably better. Okay. Dist v would be alt. Not assigned to a reference, cannot assign. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this also inside. Yeah, I have to also keep track of the direction here. I think I need to. All right, not a big deal, I guess. Okay. So alt is my current best. How about I do something like if let some is that Alright, because that's not how you insert in a hash. My bad. I don't know why I thought about that. Okay, with this dot entry edge. Dot end modify. F will be equal to alt and dir. Okay, so this will be the distance, and the prev will be equal to u. Or I should say current. Okay. This looks like it's going places. Expected use sites found. Char. Does this work? That have it. Okay. All right. Let's print my test. Sorry, where am I borrowing it? Ah, but don't I what? How do I solve this thing? Can I clone it at the end? Okay, nice. This gray is breaking me. Something happened, that's for sure. Bro, is your day job in Rust as well? Unlikely. Nope. My day job will soon be Ruby. And even worse, right now I'm doing Java. Actually, she's sharp. But my most worked job is in Ruby. Couldn't tell you if I wanted to go full in Rust. I enjoy it, but going full Rust, damn, doesn't sound necessarily the best. Do many companies hire Rust developers in your region? I don't think so. I would say that generally most companies won't hire for Rust. Probably, I hear most people that say that Rust is something like to do with internal choices. So if you're somewhere where people might need performance, you might get to Rust a little bit. Your best bet is to do something popular and something that's about performance, like actually system engineering. So some of that probably would be better if you wanted to go Rust. Do you want to go full time Rust? It doesn't look like my stuff works quite nicely. Let's return both of them and see what's happening here. Like a tuple of back. I wonder if it's worth learning Rust. Many companies don't hire. Why did you learn Rust? I was curious. It was either Rust or Elixir. I thought about Elixir since it's happens a lot that Ruby company go into Rust into Elixir. That would be next year. Now I was trying Rust because it's still a nice way to learn. Since it's a very different language, it's a nice exposure, you know? Like if I were to learn Python or even any kind of Java-like language, that one, like if I went into Kotlin, it's very similar to Java, so it won't really matter. Trying to learning languages that will teach me different aspects of programming or different way of thinking. It probably helps me in the very long run. In the immediate, yes, you want. I probably won't program Rust in the next year or 5 years. But hey, you may never know. Maybe this couple of months of experience will help me somewhat. Or even just having the possibility to say, hey, I know how to get something very fast. Hopefully. If not, well, still was fun. Like, do I have to explicitly say what I return? It's not allowed for the signatures. Okay. I was very lazy, so I didn't want to say it. Honestly, preferentially, I am learning on the side Golang. Can't wait to get back to Golang. And that was the language that I would like to work in. Like as web development goes, I would choose every day Golang. Now, tomorrow, every time, without an hesitation. It just simply speaks to me a lot. The fuck is wrong with this? As a general idea, I really like the fact that could be appreciated by some, but not super appreciated by me, is Rust. There's a lot, bro. Moment. Yeah, me too. I'm going with Golang. Just started Rust, but I would love to have a job in Go. Yeah, Go is basically everything that I need. Kind of deal. Unless you're specific about having huge problems uh, of code reliability, I have to go with Go, honestly. But that's the web dev perspective. It will always be different based on the job. Like, I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious to see what happens if you type Rust. I'm in Italy, but I'm gonna search from the Europe. Probably. So Rust jobs in Italy there are 190. Honestly, more than I thought. How about European Economic Area? Yeah, 2K-ish doesn't sound. And most of these are, by the way, not everything is that good. Australia, not I bet. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea what happens over there. 160. That sounds about right. Because it's not a very dense continent, is it? There's like not big. Basically, there's Sydney and something else. Because the problem is if you look at something. Oh, actually, Golang. I don't know if there are more. Yeah, Golang is slightly ahead, but that's because it's very easy to adopt, I believe. Basically, your prey is to go Java. You can't use the speech library is missing. Don't care. Yeah, basically the word is Java and C sharp. But man, oh man, do I hate Java and C sharp. Okay, what the fuck is going on over here? Do I have just to say like this? Do you think Java and C sharp has more runtime performance than Golang? Actually, it is very close. The consensus will be that very close. The only thing is, I remember I saw this Primagen video that, by the way, speaks about something like that. I think that the concern is that basically the JVM can and generally the virtual machines can have some optimization. So in some cases it will be better, but it should be of the same magnitude. So production wise probably doesn't matter. Like you wouldn't choose one over the other because of speed. So sometimes it is better. Yeah, this talk with Casey. They talk about this thing. I don't remember which minute, but there's this benchmark stuff that they were talking about. And you can see basically that sometimes the JVM will unwrap some code that is very obvious, and Golang can't necessarily do that without the JVM. But that's okay because that means that Golang allows you to be quicker in the compiling, which can get annoying. Why won't Rust make me do this return type? Like, what's the deal? It's because of this. Expected found. There's one. Oh, I don't need this. I meant to end this department here. Syntax comma. How to return tuple in Rust. Yeah, but I wouldn't be too concerned about performance when you write that. Honestly, lucky or unlucky, I never got around to having any kind of performance issue. Always working with platforms that are meant to use by like two people, so doesn't really get that bad. Dijkstra. Wish to, because sometimes programming this to return type. Like, what did I do wrong? I swear I typed in this. Whatever. Because sometimes it feels like you're just coding APIs on the back end. Let's take 3 minute break for platform and coffee. Okay, Seri, why did you lose your icon? Okay, see you in three. Buffer break. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the buffer break, so the 3 minutes for the buffer break, and get back to you. Hmm. But don't you get tired coding if your day job is also in your free time? Actually, not really. Honestly, I started coding because I don't code enough fun stuff at job. Because coding in the job is not that great. Like, if I were to work somewhere nice I remember there was a guy who dropped by. He was working in Rust and some cool stuff. I don't remember specifically, but he was talking about some complicated stuff. If it was like that, working on a runtime or a database or something heavy, probably wouldn't code outside job. But in web dev, honestly, most of the time is setting up an API, searching a library, and and doing some what to say uh, some meeting. So the job is little, and when you do the job, usually it isn't something super interesting. I never got to do some amazing projects that I thought are the best. That's why, like, the job is paying the bills, but the Twitch is when I do stuff that I'm curious of how fun it is, how hard it would be. Like, the most fun I had was doing this little website because I got to type a little bit. I got to understand how do you actually use a language? How do you actually make a language work? Well, most of the code was written, but I added a little bit of mine. The syntax extended was here. Actually, that's why I regret starting a web project as a side project. I think that was a stupid idea. At this point, I would wish to finish it. Okay, so it's 5:50:35. That's not good. Let's make a reconstruct function. I don't know. Do you work as a web dev full time? As a developer full time? Like, are you tired of your job at the end of the day? I got lucky because I got very passionate in the third year of college. Used to not be as passionate when I started. I am now. Like, at the beginning, I was kind of yes, I'm web dev too, Java and React, but work is boring too. Yeah, that's basically my escape from, because I'm very passionate about the job. I'm not passionate about doing web stuff most of the time. Another great project that I remember doing my old work was to re-implement the printing system. That was nice because there was a lot of research about which libraries to work on. There was a lot of decisions about logging, about the how to handle errors, how to draw dynamically. So there was a little bit of problem solving. Man, I miss a little bit of that. The more corporate you get, better money, better stuff, but man, that's the job again boring. Okay, let's grab this too. There are some exceptions because Prime, I remember, had basically my dream job. People come to him and they were always like something like, dude, we need this, figure it out. Like, that would be my dream job. Someone comes on Monday and he's like, man, I need this specific action. See you 2 months later. That would be amazing. If, especially when there's scale involved or there's anything that would make it would challenge. I think that's. I basically used my Dark Souls frustration and put it in programming. I thought to myself, for a long time, I used to play Dark Souls and League of Legends or any kind of tryharding game, a little bit of CSGO. So every time I would jump from tryharding game to tryharding game. And I figured that with my free time, if I could tryhard in programming and drawing, which I must say, regrettably, I am chickening out every day. Like, I should be drawing in my during my lunch break, but since it's a very new skill to me, I am checking out always. But the challenge keeps it fresh and works great with my kind of determination. I'm the kind of guy who would be like, I want to give up and then doesn't. Like even the gym, I do gym regrettably twice a week. Wish to be more, and a little bit of running, and that's the same thing. Like the challenge is very rewarding, especially when it's outside of games. That's why I believe I don't enjoy games anymore because I think that those challenges don't interest me anymore. Used to, but who cares if you're diamond in LoL? Honestly, not even the people that I played with care. So I stopped caring as well. Use the target. Okay. So we passed the goal here. Damn, they improved a lot, the LSP. Like, this is a Rust analyzer made from the Rust team. Oof, no, please. Okay. Is the last analyzer for the Rust programming language for VS Code install the Rust analyzer? Wanna see the... I want to see the... Okay. The GitHub source. There it is. It isn't. So it's a community driven, not even by the actual bundle exec Jekyll serve. Excuse me, what? Oh, it's using Ruby for... No, wait, it's in Ruby? Oh no, the website, the website. My God, was I scared for my life. Wait, it's closed source? Okay, no, it's from the Rust company. Damn, it got very good. It's getting smarter because a lot of time it will understand my parameters without just by no getting the naming convention, which is very nice. Okay, so the path reconstruction here, I would say that the empty sequence target, got it. I passed the goal. If prev u is defined or u source reachable, while u is defined stack s, insert u prev. Basically meaning I just get every time, so while can I mute? Is there a problem for me mutating it? I don't think so. How about I say some coordinate? All in all, I'm happy to have it because I think on a reliable backend, I would never want to go C++. Man, that sounds like a bitch. I know it got nicer, but I still wouldn't want to. While, like, I would choose probably Rust if I had to choose. While goal is not none, this should work. Okay. So while my goal is not none, if let some goal equals prev dot get goal g. So if I have g, I push it in the path dot push g. Goal equals g. Some g. What do you expect? Mutable option. Expect immutable reference found in them. Goal.unwrap. Okay. Honestly, this looks convoluted, so I'm just gonna remove it that way. Well, it was nice chatting with you. I'm going to go and read the Rust book now. Thank you for the company, man. See you around. Always nice to have someone hear me up. Okay, loop. Let some prev g node equals okay. Let some node get what will be called rev dot get my goal. Else break. Okay. So path dot push node and goal dot goal equals node. Yeah, yeah. Expected mutable reference found option. I don't think this is an option. Oh. God damn it, please. Dot zero. See size. I want the coordinate. The fuck? What do you mean use size direction? Oh yes, because I need the key. Can I say get key value? Okay, that's good. Path that push that zero. Same not at zero. Expect mutable reference found reference. Okay, I'm confused about this. What do you mean expect mutable reference? But bro, how about I derive this? Does this work? Expected. Okay. Does this work? Alrighty. Let's set on the path. And ref it. Looks like I don't need the. Okay. Looks like I don't need that one. Let path equals reconstruct path. This mid goal. Yeah. Then we can do our brilliant function. This one. Note. All right. So they got an infinite loop. Can get it. In 113 doesn't get stuck there. All right, that's not. Yeah, but the oh, wait. Am I stupid? Yes, I am. Still stuck. I guess if we got here, we can break it. Wait, 1-1. Why is it stuck at 1-1? If 13-1, just stop. Oh. If goal equals just break it. That's the big deal. Well, this looks good. That would be so. We descend the whole 13, like to the 13. Then we go left, then we go all the way up until 11. Sounds about right. Then we go all left. So that is 7, 5. Yep. 7, 4, 7, 1. Wait. 10. Okay, so we stay on 11 up until here that we got 10. Excuse me a second. Let's make our life easier. There's no reason not to. Okay, we were saying this point. So we are at 8, 10. How the fuck do we get to 8, 9? Oh, no, right. 8, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6. Okay, so we done this way. I guess it works regardless. Okay. So 8, 3, 8, 2. No, what? Where the fuck are you going? Oh. What the fuck? No. Well, that explains it at least. The fuck is he going? Excuse me for a second. Okay. Well, there's a couple of problems here. Let's see. Google Drive actually just told me something. What? So I believe there's a problem with my rev. But it's a problem with my algorithm in general. Well, the biggest problem is I'm going up, which is not where I'm supposed to go. Like the beginning was actually all right. So why is 1 sub 0? They put it in the wrong place, the starting point. Source. They called it the correct way. No, I didn't. Like, why would this be 0? Why is... Okay, this is the correct 0. Why is 1 sub 0? Specifically? Shouldn't be like at least 1. Where heuristic can go fuck itself. Get this is fine. Rotate and get neighbors are all fine. I believe I add a +1 to a max. That's probably what's happening. Somehow. Okay, they are both. Do I initialize them as max? I initialize them as none. Oh, is this the issue? How is a cost 0? Like, there's no, makes no sense. So 1311 is correct. 13.3. How many? What? Nah, man. Just alien. Okay, so evidently my dijkstra isn't working. Some way, somehow. I think I'm gonna call it a day. We're on the 3-hour mark. I don't want to get another ad rolling in. So let's just take a look. 3 people, nice. Then let's rate somebody from same category. Just chilling, come and hang out. Dope. Homepage improvement sounds boring. Let's remove the same and similar size and go low to high. Skipping every one level. React TV, no. Chilling, no. The fuck? Ortunia Mister's development. Okay, this sounds about right. Is he English though? Prologue.
I mean, do some research. That's what I'm planning to do tomorrow. Now that you've mentioned it, just do a bit of googling.
It looks good.
Maybe try and get some.
Well, guys, thank you for the
reputable
company. It
game
has been a
devs,
pleasure.
kind of getting some
I will see you
commentary on
tomorrow with more
it. It could be
dijkstra.
that I'm missing something,
Hopefully.
to be honest. So I've been kind of. Because I kind of started this as a Mr. Dima. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. How's it going? How was the stream?